Dear friends, in this session, we'll be discussing on applying and obtaining financial assistance for business in our country. Let's begin with Mudra loan. This is one of the government loan set up by Government of India. This scheme is to provide finance to non-corporate, non-firm, and small micro enterprises. Mudra loans can be availed from private and public sector banks, commercial banks, regional rural banks that are RRB, small finance banks, and corporate banks. Interested applicants can approach any of the lending institutions or apply online through the official websites of the Mudra. Mudra loans are majorly used by small-scale businesses and as startup business loan offered by Indian government. Eligibility for Mudra loan is like non-corporate small business segments can apply for this, comprising of proprietorship, enterprise firms in rural and urban areas. There are three different types of Mudra loans. Up to 50,000 of limit of amount, you can go for Shishu loans. If you want up to 5 lakh, which is more than 50,000, and up to 5 lakh, you can go for Kishore loan. And for 5 lakh to 10 lakh, you can go for Tarun loans. So the second one is that Stand Up India. This is governed by Small Industrial Development Bank of India, SIDBI. You might have heard SIDBI. About that, we'll be discussing on the upcoming sessions also. Stand Up India was initiated to provide funding to people who come under SC and ST categories, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes category, and importantly, for women entrepreneurs. This scheme provides bank loans between rupees 10 lakh and rupees 1 crore to at least one SC or ST borrower and one woman borrower per bank branch. Eligibility is that enterprises in trading, manufacturing, or services sectors. Okay, if you are associated with buying and selling of any kind of goods or services, or associated in any kind of manufacturing or in service sectors, you can apply for this scheme. In case of non-individual enterprises, at least 51% of shareholding stake should be with an SC, ST, or a woman entrepreneur. When you are having, if you belong to SC, ST, or women entrepreneur, I'm having a more than 51% of shareholding to any non-individual enterprises, you are eligible for the Stand Up India loan. Interest rate and features of this loan is that the rate of interest would be the lowest applicable rate based on the base rate into MCLR plus 3% plus tenor premium. It offers composite loans between 10 lakh to 1 crore to cover 75% of the project, inclusive of the term loan and the working capital. Okay, if your project work or the investment which you require is around 1 crore, up to up to 75 lakh of loan you can avail through Stand Up India if you belongs to SC, ST, or a woman entrepreneur. The specification of the loan being expected to cover 75% of the project cost. It won't be applicable if the borrower's contribution along with the convergence support come from any other schemes exceed 25% of the project cost. So this is a Stand Up India. Next is PSP or MSME loans in 59 minutes. On November 5th, 2018, our Prime Minister unveiled a dedicated digital platform or web portal named as PSB Loans in 59 minutes to enable loans of up to rupees 5 crore in just 59 minutes, which is lesser than 1 hour, for startup business and MSMEs. The government startup loans were launched to provide financial assistance to the MSMEs throughout India. Some of the greater features about this facility are the rate of interest, which is 8.5% onwards only per annum, and the loan amount is like rupees 1 lakh and up to 5 crores, fast access to financial assistance. You can see here that it is the loan can be processed within 7 to 10 working days and can be approved within 59 minutes, nearly 1 hour. Quick disposal. After the loan gets approved in an hour, you can expect the money to reach in your bank account within the 7 to 8 working days. Collateral free. To avail the loan, collateral is not mandatory, as the online portal is directly linked to the Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises, that is CGTMSE scheme. So next is that National Small Industries Corporation, NSIC subsidy. The government aids the small business under National Small Industries Corporation subsidies with a focus on 2 financial benefits. One is marketing assistance, the other one is that raw material assistance. Its benefits are as follows: cost-free tenders. Under the marketing assistance program, the small scale industry shall have access to the tenders without any cost. The tender, when you go you are looking for a project opportunity, you go for a tender. Okay, for that tender, you have to pay some sort of cost, right? To avoid that kind of cost, this National Small Industries Corporation provides a kind of subsidy. Okay, next, no security deposits required. The small scale industries are exempted from paying a security deposit for availing any kind of finances under this subsidy. Next, land and building financing. For the SSI units with the project cost not exceeding rupees 25 lakh, the scheme provides a financial facility for land and building department. Not every scheme initiated by the government offers subsidy on loan for businesses, but this scheme does. Next, SIDBI, Make in India Soft Loan Fund for MSMEs. Launched in 2015. SMILE, this is said to be as a SMILE, and it is governed by SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India. The aim of this scheme is to provide soft loans to meet the required debt equity ratios for the establishment of new MSMEs, and also enables the growth for existing ones. The interest rate offered under SME scheme is 8.36% onwards. So this is comparatively less when you go for a loan in any large commercial or corporate banks. So eligibility for SMILE. New enterprise on board along with the existing manufacturing and services sectors can apply for the scheme. The new enterprises which are starting now, also any existing manufacturing or services sectors can avail this offer scheme. Existing enterprises undertaking upgradation or starting other projects for expanding their business will also be covered under this scheme. If you want to increase your business operation by expanding or growing, and you want to include something new into your business enterprises, okay, so you want to upgrade your business activities, you can avail this kind of loan. The maximum loan repayment tenure is 10 years with 36 months of moratorium period. Loan amount. The loan amount offered under the scheme is minimum of rupees 25 lakh onwards. So that is the benefit of SMILE. It is specially providing a soft loans with less interest of below market rate. Okay, so next we'll understand Credit Guarantee Scheme, CGS. Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises, CGTMSE scheme, was launched by government to strengthen the facility at the credit delivery system to the MSME sector. Public, private, and foreign banks along with RRBs and the SBI with its associate banks are included into the lending institutions under this scheme. You can avail CGS from any public sector bank, any private bank, and foreign banks along with RRBs. and especially SBI and its associates also provides the CGS lending scheme. Next, eligibility for CGS scheme. New and existing MSMEs engaged in manufacturing or service activities, excluding retail trade. Okay, it shouldn't any business which have a retail trade should not be given with CGS. Educational institutions, agricultural SHGs, that are self-help groups, training institutions are eligible for this scheme. So next, features of CGS. The MSME scheme for entrepreneurs includes term loans and or working capital loan facility up to ₹2 crore per borrowing unit. The guarantee cover provided is up to 70% of the credit facility up to 1.5 crore. 85% of credit facility for loans up to 5 lakh is provided to micro enterprises. 80% of credit facility for MSMEs owned or operated by women, and all loans to northeastern region including Sikkim. For MSME retail trade, the guarantee covers 50% of the amount in default, subject to a maximum of ₹50 lakh. So credit guarantee scheme itself means that an organization or lender is providing a guarantee for you for buying any kind of material or anything from the supplier for your business purposes. Next, how would you register with the government loan schemes? You understood what are all the schemes you have. Now, how would you register for this? First, you have to go to the desired bank's official online portal associated with the scheme. Example, let's take Canara Bank. You have to go inside the Canara Bank website and see the scheme, register on the portal and log in through the one-time password authentication, which is sent to your email or your mobile phone. Agree to the terms and conditions of the government loan scheme. Later, enter your financial credentials and other information required that will help the banker to see your credit worthiness and decide on the lending terms. Next step is that proceed further and continue with filling the forms and uploading the required documents. So let's see what is the eligibility criteria for applying for this loan. Okay, the documents that the scheme board is asked to provide them all the information they need to evaluate if the applicant is deserving for the schemes. The factors of eligibility criteria involve the following. One is age of the applicant, loan amount, type of business, credit score, annual turnover, and the capital invested. Okay, so age of the applicant, like 18 to 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, what is your age when you are applying for the loan? And the loan amount which you are expecting, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, whatever the amount you have to specify, select that, and type of business, what type of business you have, manufacturing, services, trading, anything you have to specify your business type, and credit score. Credit score is generated, or you can use various websites to generate your credit score in free of cost also, like Paisabazaar, bankbazaar.com. All those websites could help you in generating free credit score if you have a good credit score. It is always said to have a positive credit score to avail any kind of loan easily. Next, annual turnover. Annual turnover is what your business turnover per annum is. Okay, how much business you do, that you may do for 50 lakh, 1 crore, 2 crore of business you do, and it is something different from your revenue and your profit. Okay, so it is overall business you are making is what annual turnover is. Next, capital invested, how much investment you have done for your business and how much you are going to contribute for your upcoming business opportunities. Everything you have to specify. Later, government loans are offered to the individual, startup, enterprises, sole proprietorships and partnership firms, business owners, SMEs, MSMEs, private limited companies, large enterprises, etc. The minimum age criteria to apply for the government business loan is always 18 years, not only for government business loans, even for a private business loans also 18 years is a minimum age criteria, which states that you are not a minor. Okay, the person with lesser than 18 years of age is said to be a minor, and any contract with that person is said to be void. That's why the banks avoid lending any kind of amount to the people with lesser than 18 years of age. For the existing business, the minimum business existence to apply for a loan is 2 years. Okay, if you have a business and you want to go for an expansion, your business would have existed for at least 2 years. After 2 years, you can apply for any kind of loan. Minimum credit score to be above 650 required by lenders to sanction the loan. Next is documents required for loan application. What are all documents you need to have for applying for a business loan? Okay, first, duly filled application form along with the passport size photos. You can download the application form online in any bank websites in which you want to apply, and any scheme related, the Bank Bazaar and the paisabazaar.com, all those websites also provides you so much of details relating to this. And next, self-drafted business plans. You have to draft a business plan, and so that it will give an idea to the lender about your business and project activities, and helps him decide on providing a loan or not. Okay, identity, age, address, and income proof. Identity proof, like anything like which you have in our country, we have Aadhaar card and voter ID card. Along with that, we can submit a driving license. Like that, you can submit any identity card, age proof, address proof like income, electricity bill, water bill, postpaid network bill, that is, and income proof, income statement. Okay, and if you are getting any salaries, you are working somewhere, and that could be your income proof, or you have something like you are receiving any rent or something, you are making some online businesses or something. For that, what is the income you are receiving, for you have to specify. And tax paid, income tax paid for last 3 to 5 years details, that is also could be a better income proof. And that will also be a important document which is required for the bank loan, along with the GST identification number, your PAN details. PAN is also identity, and that will also help you help the organization to know about your income tax details. Along with that, bank statements of last 6 months, business address proofs, ITR returns for last 2 years, and details of type of loan that you want, list of company directors or partners of the company if in case of partnership or anything, and KYC, know your customer. KYC is know your customer. You have to fill every details which is asked in the KYC if it is needed by the bank or any institution, and any other document required by the lender or a bank. Here, all this information and the documents which are required mentioned as considering it as a common documents required. It is not necessary that you must and should have all these documents. Even the few of these or most of these documents, if you have also, you can apply for a loan in a bank, in a private, public sector, or RRBs, and you can check with your banker and decide on what type of documents that he is expecting from you, and prepare or make sure that you have all those documents to submit, apply online, and get availed with the loans and the schemes offered by the government of India and other private banks. And make sure that you have a great financial assistance from all of those organizations which are offering you, and so have a good business opportunities ahead. Okay, thank you. Bye.